Okay, so today I thought we'd do kind of a fun adventure. We're gonna troll cranks for trout, so cranky trout. And then I've also brought along my camera, and we're gonna do some bird photography. Since I love bird watching, I love fishing, but why not do a video where I combine both of those things? So I'm just gonna drag around some crankbaits. And if I need to stop to look at some birds, I can do that and maybe share some photography with you. Let's see who our first customer is here. Ooh, we got a hooded merganser. They tend to be kind of spooky. Let's see if we can get out in front of him. Some birds don't care about kayaks, but mergansers typically do. Definitely keeping his distance. Alright, we're gonna let this go out about 40-50 feet behind the kayak on each side. See what we see what we catch. Oh, there's a trout. We gotta switch gears now. Went from chasing hoodies to fighting a trout now. Doesn't feel huge. Not tiny though. Decent size. A little 16 incher. 15, 16. Too bad. See you, bud. Didn't have to be so splashy. Okay. Well, we got first trout of the morning. Cranky trout. We've got a big flock of waterfowl out here. I'm not sure what it's in it. Might be mixed. Might as well get my other rod deployed too. Running a Matsuo crankbait over there and a flicker shad over here, size 5. Alright, let's see what we got over here. These actually are eared grebes. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Eared grebe. So eared grebes are little grebes that breed in the western United States. They make little floating nests out of vegetation. And they do little dances on the water just like a lot of other grebe species do. See, I think we got a flock of ruddy ducks out to my right. You can see their white cheeks on their face. Now, big flocks of ruddy ducks are usually pretty intolerant of kayaks. You can get like just a few individuals, then you can usually get close to them. You can tell the ruddy ducks by their big white cheek patches. And there go the ruddy ducks on the run. Got a few in flight. So all these ducks right now are in eclipse plumage. There's this momentary, like, few months where the males lose their breeding plumage. But most of the year they have really beautiful plumage, especially ruddy ducks. Males are like a maroon red, white cheek with a bright blue bill. And they have a stiff tail that, like, they can actually stick straight up when they display. And fun fact, they have one of the longest penis lengths to body length ratio of any animal on Earth. It coils up like a big spring. I think it's like something like 6 to 8 times the length of their body. You see a bald eagle over here in the tree. We'll see if we can get a photo of him too. Not much of a trout bite yet this morning, but yesterday evening I fished here and pretty much found all my fish in like one tiny section of the lake, which happens to be where the eagle's hanging out, so eagle knows where to fish. Oh, a harrier just came in to try to attack him. Two harriers are attacking him now. His harriers are giving him a hard time. Harriers have a disc owl-like face for being able to listen, just like owls. Enhances their auditory capability. They used to call them marsh hawks, but they love open country. Oop, there's trout. Oh, he's off. Dang it. Yeah, it's a nice eagle. Adult. So it takes eagles 4 years to get their adult plumage. Yeah, that turned out nice. I got one in flight coming out of the tree. Yeah, that's cool. Wow. That's a great image. Diving out of that cottonwood. That's great. There needs to be like more like fishing and like nature like combined, because to me that is the great joy of like being out here. It's not just catching fish. I mean, catching fish is fun, but it's also like seeing wildlife, seeing deer and bears and all the birds, maybe even the plants. Like, I mean, I like knowing all of it as much as I can. I think the knowing makes it more enjoyable to me. Like knowing what I'm looking at, knowing the life history, the stories of that species, its role in the environment. I think it makes it even more enjoyable. Both of these crankbaits are diving about 6-7 feet, so I'm in about 9-10 foot of water right now. Oop. Oh, there was a bite. Dang it. Did not connect. There he is. There he is. This is where they all were yesterday. There's another bite there. I don't know what it is about this spot. It's just this little sunken island. All these fish are just hanging on. Hey, get back over here. On the right side of the kayak, please. Just trying to get me all tangled up in the other line. Nice fish. Let's see. Chunky. Okay, chill out. There you go. Pretty guy. See ya. Oop. There's another one. Not taking any lines. Kind of thumping there. Heavy though. They take a little line now. Interesting how they're not like jumping. Traditionally, when I hook rainbows, they just come to the surface and go nuts. These guys on this lake, they just dive down to the bottom, bulldog it. You see how they're going down? This is like how like a bull trout or brown trout fight. It's not rainbow-esque at all. Yeah, that's a nice fish. It's chunky. Another like 19 inch fish. Blushing bow. There you go. He's pretty, huh? Nice fish. Very colorful. Another gorgeous rainbow. That's awesome. See ya. This is a very beautiful lake with pretty rainbows. No super giants, but quality fish. Common merganser pulled out of the water down here. I hear a loon calling. I got a loon in front of me, but yeah, it's a common loon coming out of breeding plumage. He's pretty. It's kind of a molt, but he looks funky, but he looks really pretty. Kind of a mix of breeding and winter plumage. He still has that red eye. There's a killdeer flying by. Took a photo of one this morning that was hanging out by my kayak. It's interesting, I've been fishing for trout the past couple weeks in Montana, and the days have been really warm, like 70s and 80s. But the nights are really cold, like just low 30s to low 40s. And the evening bite has definitely been way better when the water heats up. And right now, surface temperatures are like 59. But it seems like when the surface temperatures I read are in the lower 60s, I get a lot more trout activity. I don't know if it's just because the bugs get going in later in the day and they just get more on the feed, but the evening bite has been way better. These are coots, and they go forever across the lake. They bisect the lake. We'll head across the lake, see if there's anything over there worth looking at. Anywhere there's coots, there's gonna be floating weeds. Ooh, there's a good hit. Wow. That was a hot fish. Now it's just like heavyweight. Woo! Wow. This might be a big fish of the trip up here. I can get it in, or it's just a super hot fish. Running up parallel to me. This lake is known to produce big bows, but it also winter kills a lot because it's so shallow. I haven't seen it. Can't see it in this muddy water. Just swimming with me here. I feel like he's gonna make another run. Still bulldogging on me. Gosh, that's heavy. Look at that rod, just bent out. Come on. Where are you at? Wow. Spunky. Still can't see it. Gosh, how big is this dude? I saw a little bit of flash there. Oh yeah, it's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice grade of fish. He's got one in the mouth and one wrapped around on his fin. So he hit the end of it, and then the top hook swung around and got him in the fin. Which is pretty common. Oh yeah. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Nice. That's the biggest we've seen out of this lake today. There you go. That's a beauty of a rainbow. Very nice. Awesome. All right, let's get that fish going. Slippy. Here we go. Cool. Well, that's an awesome fish. I'm pretty much wrapping up my little patrol here of the lake, so probably a good time to close out today's Cranky Trout and Angry Birds episode. I'll put links to the lures I was using today, as well as my camera if you're curious about it. And I'll see you guys next time. Just remember, fish smarter, not harder. Bye guys.